Fossix doesn't want in.
Fossix is gay. I don't know if Fossix is a guy or not.
No, I'm always been wondering that. Is he a guy or a girl? Because his avatar is a woman.
Yeah, like this,
I don't know.
I initially thought this with Eclair for the longest time.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a guy.
I think everyone did that.
Mm.
A lot of people.
And D.S.C.L at one point as well.
Is he a dude?
Oh, he's a dude. Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking ugly one.
Nice.
All right. Do you want to get on with it now then?
Yeah, sure.
All right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. We're back, and I'm going to start that again because that was awful.
You probably should.
Yeah, I probably should do that. It's here. What? God.
Do you need a script?
I feel like I should. I feel like we should probably script this.
Yeah.
Instead of me just going into it blindly and hoping for the best. Most times it works.
Yeah.
And then sometimes like this, it's just... no, nothing.
Not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Alright.
Okay.
Let's start again. But first, the intro music. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the GamesForum podcast. We have returned. No fucking hackers are going to bring us down.
Yeah.
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 It's only really brought down that it's only me and Anders this week.
We're a little short-handed.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened with everybody. Well, Deus is going to the UK, so...
He's moving.
He's moving to the UK. What, is he moving out of France, or...?
Yeah, he says so.
Oh, wow.
He's moving back home.
That sucks. I mean, I can't call him a French asshole anymore.
No, he's gonna ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, this was a very European podcast, and now it's just, the only person outside of Europe is you.
Yeah.
Well, no, not outside of Europe, outside of England, sorry, is you, Anders. Mm-hmm. You bring ethnicity to the
feel special now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, but as you probably guessed, with me this week is just Anders.
That's me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. You don't know, this might be better. We don't know.
Yeah, it probably will.
Probably, yeah. But no, Deus is moving back to England. Marlin, I don't know where the hell he is. He's probably working tonight. Bread's being gay and not responding to any of our messages.
As always.
Yeah. And everyone else, I don't know.
Everyone else is hiding.
Judge Johans, he is a member that's always wanted to be on the podcast, and, well, this time he's actually online and he's not responding, so
we'll try to get a hold of him, and
we're going to get a hold of him.
On.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets the message, but he lives in America, that's the thing, so it could be, I don't know what the time difference is, but it could be really early for him still, or he could be working or something, I don't know.
Probably in the middle of the night or something.
Actually, no, it's behind Europe.
So it's behind. Like
it's behind.
Hours or
some like 6 or 7 hours. So it's like 1 or 2 there. So he's probably at work or something. So I don't know really, but
that's not an excuse.
Yeah. If you're truly dedicated to the forum like us, you should be on here.
Yeah, at work even.
Idiot. Anyway, so, we're back in business.
Yes, we are.
Yes. For those of you outside the forum, because there are people that do listen to this outside the forum, surprisingly.
There are? How many?
Maybe just the one. I don't know, but, GamesForum recently got, quote-unquote, hacked by Don.
By Don. What a great guy. Mm-hmm. Everyone loves Don.
Now, this is the thing about Don. I really don't understand. Like, you're he's not really much of a hacker. He just found a exploit in the forum's coding, I think. And once he found that, then he decided, oh, I'm elite hacker. I'm gonna hack the place. And he didn't delete any content. He didn't hack anyone's profile. I think, like, Eclair got banned once for saying that he knew how to break this.
Basically, he just broke one page of the forum.
Pretty much, he broke the front page. Yeah,
he broke the front page.
Yeah,
everything else was working fine. He just ruined the front page.
It was like he got a. It's like if someone got a comic book and just ripped the front page out. That's basically what happened. Like, everything is still there except the front page.
Yeah. Made it a little hard to navigate, but it was possible.
It's still possible. I think it did kind of kill the forum a little bit. Like, I didn't really do anything when the hack was up. I just kind of left it for a bit, and now that it's back, it's all right. But this is the thing. Like, the forum has got this new design to it, which I think it's because it stripped it down from what it was. Because I'm gonna look at admin's posts. Yeah, the admin of the forum, he posted a post all about just an apology and the whole fixing of this place. Oh, excuse me, I've just come back from dinner, but no.
He says that he's managed to restore the site to a point, but a lot of the theming components have gone. He says.
Yeah, and the theming components, without them, it still looks better than the theme we had before.
Yeah, I think it looks really nice.
Yeah, maybe it's not the theme. Maybe it's not because the theme looked bad. I think it's because we've had that since 2005. So, yeah, this forum's had that same theme to it for about 8 years. So to see it finally go away, which it's not a bad thing. It's certainly
nice.
So it certainly makes a big change. And of course, Star Hustler, or as I like to call him, Spinger, because that's what his old name was when he was a girl, or posed to be a girl.
When he was a girl.
No.
Pre-sex change.
No, basically, the whole story behind Spinger is, I think it was like he had a bet on a WoW forum that he could pose as a girl on GamesForum, and then he rised through the ranks and he became a mod, and then someone finally found out that he's actually a guy. So then he was completely banned, and then he came back as a guy.
That's impressive.
So it's kind of like
He got banned for pretending to be a girl?
Yeah.
Why?
A girl not even related to the forum, mind you.
Huh. That's weird. Anyways,
Star Hustler made a new banner for us, which is... actually, no, there's the current banner now is just the Battlefield...
it's
box art, I think.
Yeah, it's part of the Battlefield.
Part of the. But then he's made a completely new one in the new forum banner thing, and it looks really good. I really like it.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's a little preview he's done. He's got like GamesForum in like white neon on black, and then it's
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah. It's got various characters in a kind of a rainbow stream, like red is Mario, then Gordon Freeman is orange, then I don't know who is in yellow, but Lara Croft is in green, Bayonetta, and then another person I don't know. But
looks like some Final Fantasy stuff or something.
Something from a JRPG.
I have no idea.
We could be completely wrong, but
the yellow person is from Borderlands 2, I think.
I thought it was from Borderlands. I thought it was.
Yeah, that's the second one.
Yeah, but I really like it.
Can't remember your name.
I really like it.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
And when admin gets it up, I think it looked good. Like I remember years ago I was on this Sonic forum, and every time you refresh the page, it comes up with a different banner.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's cool, and I want it. And this is what I was thinking. Maybe, obviously, he doesn't have to do this. Obviously, I'm not demanding it, but it'd be great if we could somehow integrate that and keep that style of banner. But every time you refresh it, like it's a different set of characters. Like the next set, I don't know. Red is orange is Crash Bandicoot, and blue is Sonic the Hedgehog, and
That would be
I
really
know.
cool. You mean
I
like
know.
the same slated style of
Yeah,
the
it's
one
the same style it is, but just with different characters.
that would be kind of cool.
Hmm.
So hopefully this is going up whenever admin has time.
I think whenever admin can get it up and to a rendition which actually looks decent. Yeah. So, all right. So should we talk any more about the forum? Because we're back and I think we're better than ever.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hopefully, people haven't gone away, like new members and stuff. I mean, we still have people like Fossix, who's a pretty new member, who's still here, so that's a good sign.
Thing is, I'm not sure if the forum is completely fixed, because I think there's still a problem, because the last new member we got was on the 11th of this month. That was before Don hacked the place, quote unquote hacked the place.
Hacked. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully, it'll be back to normal soon.
Yeah. I hope it is, because I've been on the forum for a long time now, and I don't want to see it go. Really.
I've been here since 2011, I think.
I believe it's 2007 with me.
Yeah, you've been here a long time.
Yeah, I'm one of the oldest members. That is still active, at least.
Yeah, 2007.
All right. Yeah, we'll get on. Shall we get on with games?
Yeah, let's.
All right. I know we're gonna.
What have you been playing?
Yeah, what have I been playing? That's a good question. I want to save the game we were going to talk about the most later, like for you. So I got to think. I got to think of what else I've been playing. I have been. I'm just having a look around, see what I can. I don't think I've been playing that much this week. Oh no. That's it. That's something. I haven't been playing a lot of big games, but during my break at work, I play some simple little iOS games, just to pass the time, because there's fuck all to do at a break. So, I actually did want to kind of make this a little discussion, because do you ever remember the game Zookeeper on the DS?
No, I've never owned a DS.
Oh, so, well, when the DS first launched, there was this game called Zookeeper. It was basically, your standard connect 3 animals in a row together, get points, don't get timed out kind of thing. Kind of like
Bejeweled.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like Bejeweled.
Okay.
And back in the day, when the first came out in 2006, I believe.
Uh-huh.
I think it might have been a bit earlier, but back when that first came out, people would definitely buy that for £30. Like, just this very simple, very very early on game, like almost a launch title. I think it came out just a little bit afterwards, but definitely a launch title. But this was still early tech for the for the DS, because the whole touchscreen thing. But people would gladly pay £30 for that.
And now it's you get.
I got it for free. I got it for free on the iOS, which still works just as fine.
Yeah, those kind of games work great on.
You just have to think over the evolution of a generation. Like, now that we have the 3DS, the Wii U, and soon PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, we're so skeptical these days on actually what we buy now. Like, no one would buy Zookeeper for £30 now. Like, nobody would.
Like, I mean, a lot of games are moving over to free-to-play now.
Exactly.
Like PC games especially.
And, it just makes you think. It just makes you think in the age we live in, like, how advanced we live in now. Because, like I said, back in the day, we would definitely pay £30 for something that nowadays should just be bought for free on an iOS.
Yeah.
And I find that really strange.
Yeah, I mean, like on the PS1 days, You get really simple games. You would never pay for that.
Yeah.
Today.
Like, imagine how many people bought Tetris in like when it first came out on Game Boy, and how many shitty ports there are you can get for free. Like,
I remember I had this this game. I have no idea what it was called. It was shaped like an M&M.
Right.
And it had buttons, and it had like the thing with 999 games.
Oh yeah.
That was just like 4 games over and over again. And it had like 14 different kinds of Tetris. And you don't buy that stuff anymore.
You don't.
It doesn't really exist because everyone gets it for free on their phones.
I remember like having a little 18-in-1 kind of thing. I remember this 18-in-1 pack where it had all these random games, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow in it, all 3 of them, for no apparent reason. And this one other game, which I'll actually just say that out there. There's this game that I didn't know the name of, and then Vice told me about just made me remember the name of it. It was like Pocket Color Dragon, or in the US I believe it was called Dragon's Dance.
Pocket Color Dragon.
No, it's called Pocket Color Block. Even it sounds so terrible over here. But
sounds Japanese.
Because the actual game itself is just you're firing a ball backwards and forth, kind of like Pong, but you're firing it back into blocks. The blocks, they come down, they give you like different powers, and your bar is like a little dragon thing.
Oh, it's what's Breakout? Is that what that game is called?
No.
You have a little paddle on the bottom.
Yeah, paddle on the bottom, and then you're firing the ball up against blocks. And so.
Yeah, I think the original is called Breakout.
Well.
The original kind of game, like
yeah.
There are like 14 million different versions of it, but
exactly. So yeah, that just makes you think, though. Oh, and also in this 18-in-1 cartridge, I had Pokemon Yellow, which I instantly got an Articuno at the beginning for some reason. Like I started a new game, it started out normally, and then I looked in my Pokedex, and for some reason I had an Articuno. Level 50. It made it extremely easy when it actually obeyed, of course, but
that's not even fun.
That was alright.
Okay, so Breakout is a arcade game developed by Atari from 1976. So that's the original. So that game is probably just a copy of Breakout. Anyways, Articuno.
Yeah,
you were saying.
Yeah, an Articuno. I had that at the beginning for some reason.
So you're kind of overpowered against bug catchers.
Yeah, but obviously the Rock Gym then is the first one to come up. But obviously I'm level 50, so that doesn't really mean anything. Actually, now that I think about Pokemon, I guess we can try and get the GamesForum Pokemon League back up.
Yeah, I still haven't touched that.
Yeah, I should probably teach you about it.
Yeah, you probably need to.
Yeah, I will definitely teach you how to do it, because it's fun. And, well, obviously if you want to do it, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool.
I like Pokemon, but I only know anything about the first generation.
To be honest, I only got familiar with the competitive scene this generation, so there's a few little bits you need to know about the competitive side to Pokemon at this current stage. So I'll teach you on that, but that's for a different time. We'd best not talk about it in this podcast. But obviously I've been playing Warcraft still because I'm stupid and addicted to that. Yeah,
I started a little. Was it last weekend? We played a little.
Oh yeah, we started to do a little playthrough. I believe it was not last weekend, but the weekend before.
Yeah, probably 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I am a dwarven mage called Charwizard.
I made a night elf hunter, I think.
Yeah, you had a pet. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Night Elf Hunter.
I tried to call him Shadow Humper, but it was taken.
Shadow Humper.
Yeah. It was taken.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Well, I have another. I think I had 2 different characters on 2 different servers called that.
Oh right, I see. But,
so, well, it was fun.
Yeah, we should definitely do that again. And yeah, we'll definitely do that. And if anyone on the forum plays WoW, of course, in the EU, please feel free to join us. But we haven't gone that far, so.
Oh, we only started. What's the server called again?
We are on Nagrand. Yeah, that's
Nagrand.
Nagrand EU, and then it's an alliance character, obviously. So.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Horde's nice and all, but sometimes it's good to make a little change.
I prefer the alliance for myself personally.
Mm.
The problem is that my laptop honestly can't run WoW. It's kind of sad, so I have to use a different laptop.
That is pretty embarrassing, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
I think a toaster can run Warcraft.
Yeah, it should. It's a game from 2004.
It's not even that. Like, I think WoW is quite possibly the best MMO for being shit, to be honest. Like,
yeah,
that's how it's drawn so many people in, because the graphical limitations and the hardware specifications are just so minimal that anyone can play it.
The thing is, my laptop is really fast. It has an SSD drive and like good RAM and everything, but the graphics card is like Intel family graphics. Or something like that. It's absolutely terrible. So everything is good except the graphics card, which is rubbish. So you've been playing what, Zookeeper? You were saying?
Yeah, that was Zookeeper on the iOS.
Is it still called Zookeeper on?
Yeah, it's still
on the iOS.
It's still called Zookeeper. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a Bejeweled style game with animals instead of gems.
Yeah, and it's it's got quite a nice little art style to it. It's very, very cute. It's quite a catchy theme to it as well. So.
Huh. Well, I love.
And every time you finish a session, like you're playing as a zookeeper, obviously, and then your boss is either holding a cigar or a lollipop in his hand, just saying "I love you."
Sounds great.
It's weird. Like if you get like under a certain amount of points, it will just like say really abusive things to you. But if you get like over a certain amount of points, he'll just saying like like you are the best zookeeper ever and stuff like that. But all the animals escaped. You are the best zookeeper ever.
Sounds like you're doing a terrible job. I love mobile games.
It's funny as well because it's like he's saying these really nice things to you, and then it's just playing the game over thing. Where like do 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 do. I love you.
Have you tried Jetpack Joyride?
Yes, I have.
It's so much fun.
It's so much fun, but the problem is I had to update my iOS system, which I fucking shouldn't have done.
Oh no.
I'm never gonna do that again because that deleted all my fucking progress. I got even the king's crown and the king's robes, and I had the money jetpack.
That's the most expensive
it's all gone. It's all gone now.
Oh, I feel your pain.
I'm never updating my iOS ever.
Well,
do you know why I had to update my iOS?
For some stupid reason.
I wanted to play Sonic Dash, and I only have a standard iPod Touch, so when I actually got Sonic Dash, it ran like shit.
Okay.
The Sonic Dash is basically Temple Run, but with Sonic instead. I've actually played it in Summer of Sonic on the actual iPads. It's a good game, and I wish it just worked on my iOS. I wish it just worked on my iPod Touch.
Do you have a first generation iPod?
No, I don't have a first generation.
Okay, so it's a little better.
It's a little better, but still nothing special. I mean, it can't play Sonic Dash.
Well, I used to have an Android phone, a really cheap. What was the brand? Huawei, I think. It's a Korean brand or something like that, and it was really slow. You couldn't play any games on it. Like if you tried to play games, it was just lag like crazy. Now I have a Galaxy, and everything runs pretty smoothly. And I play. I've been Jetpack Joyride.
It's a good game. I do really like it. And I should probably download it again and get all my stuff back.
It's my favorite mobile game. And also there's one called Ski Safari.
I don't think I've played that one.
It's very similar to Jetpack Joyride, except you're on skis.
All right.
And you're riding down a hill, being chased by yetis. You can crash into penguins and ride the penguin. And you can also ride on the yetis.
Yeah.
You get coins and upgrades, and you're always being chased by an avalanche.
All right. So I think you got to you're doing this while you're trying to dodge the obstacles and not get hit by the avalanche.
Yeah. So if you crash into a rock or something, you get slow down.
Yeah, I get you.
And you have to escape the avalanche. It's really fun. I think it's free actually on.
Alright, that sounds cool. I think I'll check it out.
Yeah, you should.
I should. Alrighty. So, what have you been playing?
Well, I got GTA 5 this morning.
Oh,
it's so much fun. Oh my god. So I've always been a fan of GTA. I remember GTA 3 was one of the first violent games I played. I remember trying to hide it from my parents, saying that every time they walked past, I just jumped into a car, claiming it was a car game. I had a lot of fun with that. I never really played Vice City though.
Well, I've never been a big GTA fan myself. It's something about it. Like, I can enjoy GTA. Like, I remember playing the online free roam in GTA 4 a lot. I remember doing that. That was quite fun. But obviously, we were just dicking around on that, so that was the thing. But it's just a dick around game, and I don't really see much point to it.
Well, I think it's a lot better in 5. I mean, I really didn't like 4, to be honest. It was just really grey, in my opinion. It looks extremely boring. Like the whole city is just depressing, and the vehicles handle like absolute shit. You can't drive really anywhere. It was extremely dark. It may have been the screen I was playing on.
Yeah.
But you couldn't be outside at night.
No. I do remember that actually. If it was dark, it was just too. It was too dark.
Impossible to see anything. And it just took itself a little too seriously, in my opinion.
Okay.
Excuse me. In one of the first missions in GTA 5, someone is trying to steal your yacht.
Right.
So they have your yacht on a trailer, and you have to chase them. And one of the characters that's with you jumps on top of the yacht. And so basically it's a car chase between a car and a giant truck with a yacht on it. So it's really silly and fun, as opposed to GTA 4.
Yeah, I think it's taken the more light-hearted route or something. Well, not light-hearted, but not completely grey kind of thing.
I think it's really fun. It's great characters. I haven't really gotten that far. I've only played for a little 4 hours maybe.
Oh, right.
So I haven't gotten the third character yet.
Yeah, because there's 3 of them.
Yeah, that's a really cool feature.
I do like the sound of that, actually.
Yeah, it works really great.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 main characters. It's Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. I think they're called.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And they're all very different in their various ways. Like, isn't Michael like a retired?
He's a retired bank robber.
Yeah, retired bank robber, and he wants to get back in the game or something.
Yeah. Franklin is more of a wannabe gangster.
Yeah.
So he has like some stuff with some rival gangs. I don't think he really wants to be in that kind of business.
Yeah.
It seems, well, he has a friend that pretty much forces him into it. Mm-hmm. So I really like the characters. I do
like the sound of the characters, actually. I feel like well, I've yet to play the game myself, and I doubt I will do for a while. But from the sounds of things, like do they really take an average stereotype like GTA 4 did? Like Nico Bellic did have I think my problem with Nico Bellic is I like Nico Bellic as a character, but in the game he doesn't portray that. He's a character full of guilt and of all his sins he's done in the past. Then when you're outside shooting somebody, it's like oh, come get me, motherfucker, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think there's much of that in the 5th one. Like I think they're kind of true to their characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. More. Mm-hmm. I honestly didn't really like Nico Bellic as a character.
I don't know. I did kind of like it. Just this old kind of war veteran kind of thing, trying to lead a new life. Except when it comes to the actual game, it just doesn't do it well enough. Although I did read about this somewhere before, where have you ever noticed that in GTA 4, Nico doesn't kill that many people?
Like, you mean in the story?
In game and story, I've noticed that Nico very rarely kills anyone canonistically. He rarely kills anyone. I read a case there was this one thing I remember about GTA 4 where Nico did shot someone. I think someone got shot, and then Nico was like, "Oh, I'll finish the job," and then.
I like your Eastern European accent, by the way.
I'll finish the job, or something like that, and and then you have to do a thing to actually kill them. Now that happened, I was like, wait, I haven't been killing people at all. That's absolutely weird, because then I later mowed down a couple of people, and I still had to do that little input thing. So. Nico actually has to try and kill people once you mow down a load of people. Like, you could, of course, you can just drive on the pavement or something, do a motherfucking drive-by on a load of people. But you still have to actually go up to these people and do the input to actually kill them. Which I think is great, and, I think that's really good.
There's no, unnecessary violence.
Yeah,
as much.
I've always felt that's weird to me.
I don't think I played the 4th one enough to notice that, really. Anyways, the 5th one is really fun so far. As I said, I still haven't really left the city. Because there's downtown Los Santos.
Yeah.
And then there's Los Santos is maybe the whole area. I think maybe the city is San Andreas.
Wait, so San Andreas is the city in...
I'm not really sure. It might be the other way around.
I think Los Santos is the region that you're in.
Yeah.
And obviously Los Santos is based off Los Angeles, I take it then.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Liberty City was based on New York and the other ones. I can't remember.
Vice City is based on Miami.
Yeah.
I guess. And isn't that all of them? Have there been GTA games in any other cities?
There was GTA London years ago.
Oh yeah, for that isn't that an expansion for the second one?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, Chinatown Wars is maybe in.
Yeah, in China somewhere.
City. No, it's an American city.
It is?
I think so.
Huh.
I can't remember. I played it a little bit on my iPod. But
I forgot that was a handheld game because I remember Chinatown Wars took it back to the original roots where it was top down.
Yeah, well, not really. It's more like kind of like Diablo from that.
Oh
angle.
right, yeah, okay.
Like from 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun, that game for a mobile game, I guess. Yeah, so I'm really excited to play more of GTA, and I've been having lots of fun so far.
I'll finish the job.
Yeah. I'll finish the job.
I don't know if I really sound more Eastern European doing that, or I just sound like Waluigi from the Mario series.
You probably sound more like him.
Nico Bellica's Waluigi.
Well, they look kind of similar, don't they?
They sound similar, which is scary when you think about it.
It's probably the same voice actor.
I'd be very surprised if it is. But no, actually no.
Also,
what's the guy who does Waluigi voice does Mario, Luigi, and Wario anyway. So it's not like a circle of plumbers he has to voice act do the voices for. But no, what else? I know what you've been playing. You've been playing Diablo 3.
I have been playing.
We have been playing Diablo 3, not together.
Not together. We should.
We should at one point.
I mean,
Diablo.
It's kind of meant to be played multiplayer.
So yeah, Diablo 3 recently came out for consoles. We've got it, and we love it.
It's absolutely amazing. I mean,
as a guy that's never played Diablo before, this was very new to me, and I don't understand why people don't like it. Like, old Diablo fans seem to not be too keen on it.
I think the PC version had more issues than I think they fixed a lot of stuff.
They had a lot of controversy, which I'll actually get on with that because that's part of the news we've got this week. But yeah, but no. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's got a really good combat system to it, especially now that they've put it on console. It's the buttons are very well placed and mapped out. And
instead of clicking everything like 4,000 million times, like you do in the PC version, you just move around with the right analog stick.
Yeah, no, you move with the left analog stick. You evade with the right one.
With the right one.
So which for my character, evading is a lot faster than actual running. It seems. So it's kind of like a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time scenario there.
I've tried that rolling instead of running, but I think it's exactly the same speed. Because if you watch your companions, they run at the same speed.
Must do.
Yeah. What class are you playing?
Barbarian.
Ooh, I've been playing a demon hunter.
Oh no!
Which is so much fun. It's incredible amounts of fun.
So, tell me the demon hunter because I've only played the barbarian so far.
Well, I mean, the only real difference between classes are how they fight.
Yeah,
and as a demon hunter, you can either have a single crossbow, a single bow, or 2 crossbows.
How do you have 2 crossbows?
I have no idea how that works, but it just works.
It physically can't.
It's physically impossible.
Yeah, it must be physically impossible because you don't know how much time you actually need to reload a single crossbow.
And
I know a guy who's completely obsessed with weapons, and he told me about crossbows. And the amount of reload time you need to put for an accurate crossbow is, I don't know, about 45 seconds?
Wow.
That's if you're professional with it as well.
It gets better, because one of the moves you get is a rapid fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can rapid fire dual crossbows. It makes no sense, but
it doesn't
it's
make any sense.
But it's a great attack. It's one of the first ones you get.
Yeah.
And I've been using it the entire game. It's so much fun just mowing down enemies with arrows.
Barbarian. Very physical, only physical really, and there's no range at all. But he is really fun to play as. Like he's all about charging into enemies or drawing enemies to him. Like
a tank, basically.
Pretty much a tank. Like he has a leaping move, which once you target an enemy, you press the X button, and he'll just leap straight into the enemies.
Ooh.
Which is so fun.
So that's kind of ranged, but
it's ranged, and it's pretty much like a charge.
Oh, that's cool.
He also has a spear that he throws to the enemy, and he pulls it back, kind of like a get over here kind of scenario.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I really like it because it's such a easy to play game. Like you do this and then you draw the enemy in, you smash A to bits, and then you use your specials and stuff, and yeah, really fun game.
It's a lot of fun. As far as story goes, there's not really much there.
That's why I feel like
you're not.
This is the thing. Like I feel this way with Warcraft as well. Like the story is there. You don't really need to pay much attention to it though. Like that's always kind of like the Blizzard feel to things, you know.
Well, I mean, there is a story if you want there to be, but I mean, it's you have to kill Diablo.
Yeah.
That's the plot. As it is in every Diablo game, I imagine.
Yeah.
And how far have you gotten?
I've played about 2 hours of it. I actually did my entire playthrough with Mr. Ghosty, who was a member on the forum. I don't know what he's doing nowadays, but we played that for a couple of hours. We both started new characters, and we got to the point where actually I best not say because that's kind of a spoiler, but we basically meet a guy to go on a boat to a different area. This is the first time you do it.
Okay. So that's the first act.
Yeah, the bit before it is a big spoiler, so... Well, not necessarily big, but somebody dies.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Don't say what it is.
No. Well, I've beaten the game.
You've beaten it already?
Yeah, and I'm already a little over halfway through my second playthrough. I think I'm about to start Act 3 on my Nightmare playthrough.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's another couple of difficulties straight afterwards, isn't there?
The thing about the Diablo is that it's meant to be played 4 times.
It's meant to be?
Yeah, basically, because you have your... there's normal mode.
Yeah.
And Nightmare, Hell, and Inferno mode.
Right.
So... I guess to completely get the full experience, you have to beat it on Inferno mode, which means you have to beat it 4 times.
Yeah.
You have to do that to get the best gear and to get all the achievements. And yeah. So what level are you?
14. No, not 14. I'm 12.
12, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm around 45. And when you beat the game once, the level cap is 60.
Yeah.
And when you beat it once, you should be around a little over 30, maybe.
Oh, right, okay.
So, to get to level 60, you have to play... Yeah, you have to beat it at least twice. The thing about the different modes is it gets more difficult, of course. But you start the game over with the gear you have.
Okay, that's good.
On the end of the first playthrough. So to get better gear, you have to play the different modes, which is a lot of fun to try to get legendary on all all legendary gear.
Yeah.
It's a really fun game. One of the great features is that it has 4-player local co-op, which I think is great.
Yeah, I do want to try out 4-player co-op actually.
Hopefully, I'm gonna try it out this weekend.
Yeah,
I haven't played it multiplayer yet, but I'm going to a friend's cabin.
All right.
For the weekend, so we're probably gonna play some Diablo.
That sounds cool.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, hopefully.
Alrighty. Suppose we'll move on to news, and with the talk of Diablo 3, Diablo 3's auction houses are set to be removed next year. Like, gonna be completely shut down.
That's for the PC version.
That's for PC, because they completely skipped them out on the console versions, and there was a lot of controversy with the auction house. Like, mainly because the auction house was the only reason that game is constantly online. Like, for the PC version, you have to be always online to play it, even if it's for the single-player stuff.
I think that's the main reason why people didn't like the PC version.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there were a lot of issues with the servers and that kind of stuff. Also, the thing about the console version is that it's easier to get good loot, like good gear.
Yeah.
Because there isn't.
Yeah, like Blizzard themselves actually said this in an interview. They said, when we initially designed and implemented the auction houses, the driving goal was to provide a convenient and secure system for trades, writes Blizzard. But as we've mentioned on different occasions, it became increasingly clear that despite the benefit of the auction house system and the fact that many players around the world would use it, it ultimately undermines Diablo's core gameplay: kill monsters and get cool loot. So they do want the player to just kill a load of monsters and get really cool loot for doing it. That's always been the thing. Sorry, gents, Anders' internet is shit. So
sorry.
He just disconnected from the Skype call. That's going to be really awkward to edit,
Yeah, you're going to notice that.
Yeah. All right. Back on Diablo 3. So auction houses caused a lot of controversy, and I'm glad that we have not actually used them, because obviously we've only played the console version, and I think we're both pretty glad that we can't use it now.
I think it works better without the
and especially the whole controversy at the beginning of it, when Blizzard allegedly said Diablo 3 is an MMO because it always has to be online for the auction house.
Yeah.
Which made no sense whatsoever. Like, the auction house could have been a separate thing on its own. For starters. You could just open up an online bit, and there's your auction house. You can do whatever you want with that. So, it could... I think it just should have been optional. And, not needed a whole online service. An always online service to play a single-player game. That and SimCity were the big two at the time,
What was the reason behind SimCity being always online?
There was none. I don't think there was one. And they later said it's an MMO.
Is it?
No,
it really, though?
It's not an MMO at all. It's a city builder simulator thing.
Can you even interact with other players?
You can. There is a multiplayer mode, but not on an MMO scale.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't, and it's terrible.
Yeah. So the console version works great. Better than the PC version, I've read.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it works much better than the PC version. Lots of fun. You should definitely play it.
Definitely play it. We're playing it, and if you want in, let us know. We're on Xbox. I believe a couple of people on forum also have it on PS3. I know Claire has it on PS3, so if you want to play with him, that's cool.
Yeah, he was the one that recommended it to me. So
it's definitely good, and I haven't played that a lot of it yet. So, I'm really liking it. All right, what's the next bit of news? There was some news on EA. Andrew Wilson has been appointed to be the next CEO of EA.
Uh-huh.
He is best known for EA for being the head of EA Sports and the head of EA Origin. So he's got amazing credentials already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Origin.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. So he did a personal message on the EA website saying, "Let me start by saying I'm deeply honoured and humbled to become EA's CEO. I have a profound respect and passion for this organisation, as well as for our global community of fans, and I'm incredibly motivated to serve our people, our gamers, and our shareholders at such an exciting time for our industry. Let's know that EA is partly the reason why our industry is in the shitter right now."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had I been the CEO of EA, I wouldn't say I was happy to work for the customers, because the customers hate them.
Mm-hmm. This is one thing I kind of laughed at. Like, I envision EA as the world's greatest game company. This is not because we are. This is not about what we are aiming for, or what we will become. Rather, it's about an unfaltering commitment to what we will be every day. This is an attitude that must drive our culture as one team. World's greatest game company.
Aha.
You know, EA has won the award for the world's worst company.
Yeah.
Twice in a row, I think.
Twice in a row. That's impressive. I mean, they do make some good games, but they're not really a good company.
They have really butchered the industry a lot. Like, especially, you know, they were the ones behind the online passes. They tried to make a knockoff Steam, which was ultimately paying more downloadedly than you can actually just go out and buy the actual disc.
Absolutely no one in the world wants to use Origin.
No one wants to use it, but the fact that exclusives can be found on Origin means that people are forced to use it.
Yeah, so most EA games aren't on Steam, are they?
Yeah, most EA games are only on Origin. Like,
wow.
I don't think you can get Mass Effect 3 on Steam.
They do realize they're losing a lot of money there, right?
They are. Like, Steam is a massive store, and I just don't see the reason why you wouldn't.
I mean, do you think there are any PC gamers who don't use Steam?
No.
No, I really don't.
No, there must be a very small percent, if there is, but...
I mean, I guess some people still go and buy retail copies, but... Like 99.5% of PC gamers only use Steam. So putting games only on Origin, it makes no sense. It's just dumb. I don't get it.
So yeah, well, you know, it might mean good, this whole new CEO. It could be a brand new direction EA is going to go in. Like, this guy could change it all around. Like, they've already got rid of the online passes, which, you know, that should have been done ages ago. But, you know, maybe making Origin have a better reason to use it. And, you know, that could be EA's strong point, but maybe this wasn't a case with the old CEO, which I can't even remember the name. Was it Bobby Kotick or John Riccitiello? I think it was Riccitiello, yeah.
Not sure.
Well, one of those two. They're both pricks, anyway, but one of them's gone now. Or at least both of them. I don't know what they're up to now. But this new guy, he might bring change, but I know, being the head of EA Sports and the guy who made Origin...
Yeah,
it's not looking great at the moment.
I'm not sure if that's what you want to put on your resume. To be honest.
It's like saying, "What are your credentials as a hacker?" "I hacked GamesForum."
That's impressive.
But no. That's a bit of news. don't know if you've got anything else.
One thing I wanna mention. I was reading on Joystick here. GTA 5 has a app that you can download on your phone.
Yep.
That works with the game,
right.
Which is called iFruit.
The iFruit.
Yeah, the app is called iFruit because phones in the game are called iFruit.
Oh right.
The thing is, it's only on iOS.
Yeah.
Currently.
Mm-hmm.
Which, as an Android user, it's kind of bugging me. Because, I mean, you can use it to, like, upgrade cars and interact with your dog. One of the characters has a dog. That you can... The only way to train him is through the app.
I want to say there was some clever idea going on in someone's head there, but I can't see it now. Like... I'm thinking it was a good idea. Like, it's kind of... I know it's an idea which I guess it all works. Like, you're actually getting your iOS out to kind of integrate with the game, which I suppose is a good idea. But it's not clever. It's not... Like, it's exactly what I think about the game Fez. Like, the Fez has a bunch of ideas, but none of them are that clever. Like, there was... have you played Fez at all?
Yeah.
Do you remember there was that one puzzle where you go into the room and there is a QR code you can scan on your phone, and then it gives you the instructions of how to actually rotate the room and get the hidden cube. Yeah, that's an idea. That's very great, Phil Fish, but that's not that clever.
No. I mean, at least it's not you don't have to have this app to play the game.
Yeah, you don't have to have it. It's just...
But I mean, it helps. I mean, it would be kind of cool to try it if it had... I mean, you have to make it available on Android. I mean, a lot of people do have iOS, but... Yeah. If you're going to do this, at least make it available for everyone. I think. So that's my issue with it. I mean, some next-gen games are going to... Like, I think Dead Rising 3 is going to do some cool stuff with phones, like Smart Glass. And that, if you have Smart Glass on your phone, you can... if you pull up your phone and access the menus on your phone, you get the options in the game, if you know what I mean. So if you... The menu you have on your phone is the same menu that the character has on his phone in the game.
Oh, that's cool. So
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it sounds cool, but obviously it's just a thing. It's
what's the word?
Is there really a word for it? I mean
like 3D movie theaters and the Kinect. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, but so you're saying you have a phone that you can integrate with what's on the screen? Yeah. No. So I tell you what, like did you this is completely unrelated to the game, but did you know what Disney did recently?
They've probably done a lot of things.
They announced this quote unquote new way of watching cinema. In which you take your iPad into the studio, you give it to your kid, and you can download this app where your kids can interact with the movie by playing shitty little games about the movie.
So instead of watching the movie,
instead of watching your movie, the kid is like, this is the advert. The kids were like holding up their iPads, looking up at them. You know, waving it about in front of the audience while the people are trying to watch the fucking movie. It was The Little Mermaid, and they were playing like they're playing games on it. They're actually playing games on the Little Mermaid. I said My Little Mermaid, didn't I?
Yeah, you probably did.
Oh, fuck no. But you know, The Little Mermaid. They're playing games based on The Little Mermaid when they could be watching The Little Mermaid.
Well, that sounds really dumb.
I'll admit, it's an idea that could have worked if it wasn't for kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like maybe put that in a horror. Like I don't know. Maybe like maybe like a Wii U kind of thing. Like stuff's going on the screen, and on that screen and your screen. So you're watching the movie, and then you look down. And it's like there's a horrific face in front of you. It's like eek and stuff like that.
I mean, do kids really have that short attention spans that you have to give them two things to do at the same time?
Must be, but I just think it's ridiculous.
Huh. Well, who other than Disney?
DreamWorks? No, DreamWorks aren't stupid.
I think it's. I mean, it's probably to make more money, I guess.
Mm.
You probably have to buy the app.
Probably, and it'll probably cost loads.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. So, do you have any more news or?
I've got nothing else. Oh, there was something great that was announced yesterday. Saints Row has announced GATV.
Oh,
yeah. GATV.
Not only announced, but it was out yesterday.
Yeah, it was out for PC yesterday. They released GATV yesterday, and it sounds a lot like GTA 5. GATV.
What a coincidence! I wonder.
What a coincidence!
I wonder what happened there. Do you think the marketing department even thought of that before they?
It must have been just a sheer coincidence, if anything.
I mean, of course. I mean, how could that happen?
But no. Yeah. Volition announced GATV yesterday. It's basically just a little Johnny Gat DLC you can have on Saints Row 4 where you can dress up like Johnny Gat. Or
and
Aisha from Saints Row 2.
And 1.
And 1, yeah.
Yeah. And I guess you get some weapons.
You get a couple of weapons as well, and I think you can get a car based on Johnny Gat.
Wow. Car.
A car. Just the one, though.
Well, it's free today?
Yeah, it's free today on consoles. And it was free yesterday on PC, but that's gone now.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. But, I think it's a pretty, little cool move Volition did there. I mean, obviously, people would rather play GTA 5 than get some DLC for Saints Row 4, but I still think that was a pretty cool little move there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I do love Volition's sense of humor.
I think most people do.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. I suppose that's it for news.
Yeah, I'm looking at joystick for something else, but I'm not really finding anything interesting.
No, I think we're just gonna make this a short episode this week because obviously we've just gotten back from being hacked, so
yeah,
not really much. I'll just move on to the questions then.
Yeah, we have questions.
Yeah, I think we actually answered a majority of Lutosh's questions anyway, but we at least answered the first one. What do you think about the new forum layout? We think it's great, and it's so weird seeing it as that layout was from the beginning, like it was from 2005. So to see it put basic is very refreshing, despite the fact it's very basic.
I mean, this looks kind of old school.
Mm.
It looks kind of like 2005-6 ish.
I would say at least 2010.
Yeah, maybe. But I think it looks great, and with the new banner, it should be awesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. He also asks, if you had to take the guy who hacked the forum out for dinner, where would you go? If you could take Don to dinner.
If I could take Don to dinner, I think I'm trying to think of the shittiest restaurant I can think of.
I'd take him to. I don't know.
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Somewhere romantic.
I'd tell you what. I'll take him to. Somewhere like McDonald's, obviously, but I won't let him eat inside. No. I will not eat. I'll tell them to not cook anything, and give them the raw essentials, and just chain him outside the back, where all the bins are. I'll just chain him to that, and he'll have to feed on the, on just cold meat and undercooked, cooked potato.
Oh, so McDonald's food only worse.
Yeah. And I'll just pour salt all over it, like ridiculous amounts of salt.
Should be good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any other questions?
There are a couple more, but do you have an idea where you'd send him? Where you take him out for dinner?
Probably somewhere where he would get food poisoning. I would be willing to take...
So a DIY store?
Yeah. I would be willing to take one for the team and get food poisoning myself. Just to give him the pleasure of... yeah.
I wasn't going to eat the undercooked food with him. I was going to have a nice little chicken legend with mine, but...
Oh, of course, yeah. Well,
I was going to taunt him with nicely prepared food.
You're just going to slap the burger in his face and then eat it.
Look at this, John. Doesn't it smell great?
Oh,
this chicken legend. The sauce are so spicy, Don. Would you like some more salt on your salted undercooked potatoes?
Would you like some salt with your salt? Well, Fossix wants to know if we can sing along to all of the ABBA songs.
Yes.
Yeah. Which one?
We're not doing any, though. We're not going to sing anything tonight.
I mean, we can.
We can. We're not going to do it, though.
No.
Oh, there was one more question from Lutosh, by the way. What upcoming game are you looking forward to the most? Smash Brothers for the Wii U.
Right now, I mean, GTA is out, so I really don't know.
It's weird because a lot of the games that I said I really want now are out at the moment, and they're not that great. Like, I wanted Lost Planet 3, didn't really like it. Killer is Dead is out. I wanted that. I haven't heard that many great things about it.
I've heard it's okay.
I'm actually excited for the Deadpool game, and then I spoiled myself a little by watching some other guys playthrough of it, and I know the humor just didn't seem right. And
speaking of that, I've been watching a playthrough of Heavy Rain.
Right.
Oh my god, that game looks awesome.
Heavy Rain?
Yeah. It's a fantastic story.
There's this one bit in Heavy Rain where it's this really, really fucking bad glitch. But so funny. Like, you know how in Heavy Rain you got loads of QuickTime events?
Yeah, it's all QuickTime events.
It's QuickTime events, but this is actually a bit of a spoiler, but this game came out like...
Spoilers.
Yeah.
That's
basically,
like 5 years ago.
You know the game, you know the character of Sean in it?
Yeah, the kid?
Yeah, he does die, but
he can die.
He can die.
That's one of the endings.
Yeah, one of the endings he does die. But this guy managed to glitch the game where, Ethan's like, Sean! And, he's like screaming Sean. But then, it was only one prompt for you to actually him to scream Sean, but the game glitched, so he kept saying it, like, for the entire cutscene. Just, the guy comes along, he's like, I'm sorry, I must kill you, Sean! Sean! And it's just constantly screaming Sean at him. Like he just finally snapped or something, and all he can say is just, Sean!
I would be annoyed if that happened to me, because it would be a really silly thing to have in a very serious ending.
But it's so funny. I'm gonna have to send you a link to it, but...
Yeah, I'll have to watch that.
It's so funny. Alright.
It's kind of like in the start when you're walking around the mall, just going, Jason!
Yeah, but
Jason!
it's just this, Sean! Sean.
That's great.
Oh, but no.
So what am I looking forward to?
Oh, I just turned the volume down. Oopsie.
Oh, we shouldn't do that.
Okay, that's better.
Shouldn't have done that. I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to anything other this generation, to be honest.
I think my hype for this generation has gone down now. I think it's finally stopped. And I'm just looking forward to more things on the next generation. I mean, I suppose I do kind of want Ultra Street Fighter 4, but, you know, that's not obviously the most excitable thing at the moment.
Is that a thing?
That is a thing.
Why don't you... How many Street Fighter 4s are there now?
Street Fighter 4 came out 2008. There was Super Street Fighter 4 that came out in 2010. Arcade Edition came out the year afterwards, and this is the Ultra Edition in 2013. It's not the Lost Edition, though.
So it's the fourth version of the fourth game.
Yeah, and there's going to be another one, I think.
Right.
But they're handling it all right, I think. Like, well, they didn't handle it with Super Street Fighter 4, because like the Super Street Fighter 4 had to be its own game. But obviously, what they did right was they knocked the price down a little bit, and if you had Street Fighter 4, they'd give you a little bonus, I think. Yeah, it was like a certain costume type you could have, where the character's kind of like you know quite sketched in a way. It's a really cool little art style. But
well, I have the fourth one, and I didn't get anything extra. Oh. I did get the collector's edition though, so I have like a little plastic figure of Ryu.
And Sea Viper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. I see that a lot, because I think someone handed in their collector's edition. So I see that every time I go down to my local Blockbuster, it's just sitting there.
They're kind of sitting on my shelf of games, looking like they're fighting.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
But no, I am a fan of Street Fighter 4, and I do like what they're doing with it, because obviously they're making it downloadable content. Like, Arcade Edition was downloadable content. Yeah, so Super Street Fighter 4 Ultra Edition will either be on all as one disc for, I don't know, about £20 or £30, or you can download it as DLC for about 10.
Okay.
So, you know, that's good if you already have the game, and if you don't, it's already knocked down quite a bit, considering you're paying for Street Fighter 4 Super and Arcade Edition in one disc.
If you already have Super Street Fighter...
If you already have Super Street Fighter 4, then you can just download the Ultra Edition and get the Ultra characters and the Ultra content.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Kind
of sounds like...
the only problem I'm having with Ultra Street Fighter 4 is the newest characters were all the characters that weren't in Street Fighter 4 that were on Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So obviously Street Fighter Cross Tekken had a couple of characters that aren't included in Street Fighter 4. This is only that. So characters like Hugo, Elena, Rolento, and Poison were all on Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but not on Super Street Fighter 4. So they're putting them in, and then there's only one new character who apparently has not been in a fighting game before. So it's implied it's a third party, and I don't know what it could be. Like, people have speculated that, you know, it might be Hagar from Final Fight, because there's a lot of Final Fight characters already in there. People have speculated it might be Asura from Asura's Wrath, because of the Asura versus Street Fighter pack.
That would be cool.
Because there was, I don't know if you knew about it, but Asura's Wrath had a DLC chapter where he faced Ryu and Akuma. It was really cool.
Nice. I really want that game. I tried the demo. I mean,
Asura's Wrath. I loved Asura's Wrath. Everyone else hated it, though.
It looks really fun.
It's
really over the top.
I think what everyone hated about Asura's Wrath was the gameplay. Like, obviously there were a lot of quick time events included in the game.
Basically all quick time events.
Pretty much, but I generally felt like the actual story of it made up for it. and the overall atmosphere, the visuals were fantastic, the music was great, the voice acting was spot on for everything.
Yeah.
And the story was fantastic, and it does kind of if a lot of people say if the gameplay was just right, it'd be one of the best things they've ever played. But just because of the gameplay is full of quick time events, it got rated quite badly for it. But I still think that it's one of the best games I've played. Maybe not on a top 10, but if you just kind of brush away the whole quick time event heavy gameplay, it tells a really good story and it's a really good experience, but not a really good game.
So it's a good game without being a good game.
It's not a good game, it's a good experience, is what I'm getting at.
I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I should probably play that at some point.
Yeah, I'd definitely rent it though. I'd say I wouldn't buy it.
Okay, it was kind of cheap on one of the sales on Xbox Live recently.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it though. I should have. Well, you mentioned something about voice acting. I just want to mention that GTA 5 has great voice acting. It's really awesome.
Alright. I actually read in the thread that I think Val said he met Nico Bellic in it.
Yeah, really. That's kind of
at least someone from GTA 4 anyway.
Well, there's one mention of him. There's one character that they're putting together a crew for a heist.
Yeah.
And he's going over potential crew members. And he says that there was this one guy, this one Eastern European guy in Liberty City, but he went silent or something. It's kind of cool. Well, I haven't answered the question yet about what I was excited about. I think at this point I'm really just excited for the next generation.
I'm really excited for Smash Brothers. I've always loved Smash Brothers. At this rate, it will be the reason why I get Wii U. But there are other games I kind of want on Wii U anyway, so that will be a pretty good bonus. But
I kind of want to.
The only problem. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was just gonna say I kind of wanted Wii U just to play Lego City Undercover. Because
there's actually a fair amount of games on the Wii U I do kind of want right now. So, Wind Waker HD recently came out.
Is that out?
Yeah, that's out. That's out.
Cool.
Wonderful 101 came out on it, which I've seen a couple of gameplay videos. I do kind of like the look of it. There's Pikmin 3 I do want. There's Monster Hunter on there, which I loved Monster Hunter on the Wii, so having a new port of it with a lot more content is always a good move. Sonic Lost World is coming up soon.
I mean, the Wii does have a great lineup, while the Xbox and PS4 lineup is meh.
Yeah, that's what Reggie Fils-Aimé said.
And he's always.
I can't. Thing is with Smash Brothers, there's been an online petition to get Reggie Fils-Aimé as a playable character. Anders?
Oh. Hello?
Don't know what happened there. I think that was my end this time.
I think I had an internet connection the whole time.
I think it did say I was offline, so
okay,
that's weird. But no, there's been an online petition for to put Reggie Fils-Aimé into Smash Brothers as a playable character, which I signed, and I can't remember the numbers, but it was something ridiculous. I think it was in the 90,000s, 1,000 regions.
That's great.
Reggie Fils-Aimé. Alright, here's the change.org petitions. I'm just loading it up now. Okay.
I'm guessing he would be better than the Wii Fit trainer and the.
What are you talking about? No, he definitely will be better than
What's the villager from what's it called?
I think the
Animal Crossing.
I think the problem with Smash Bros at the moment is it's not putting in that many newcomers. Like I do like the idea of putting the Animal Crossing villager and the Wii Fit Trainer in, and Mega Man as well. I think they're going to be great. I think they're going to be great additions. Problem is there's not that many there's not been that many newcomers this time, and I do want more, because the last couple of characters they've announced are characters that have already been in other Smash Brothers game. Like at first they announced the 3 newcomers, and then the next one were Pikmin and Olimar and Luigi and Peach from the Mario Brothers series. But yeah, just kind of want to see some new faces, really.
Yeah, that would be good, I suppose.
And like, Reggie Fils-Aimé would be great.
Yeah.
But no, I was wrong. It's not the 90,000. It's 30,000.
Oh, what's the goal?
Or... there is no goal, really.
Okay, so just get as many as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think they're all going to go. I think every petition, like, oh, here's something. The originator himself has acknowledged that he is open to the idea of being in the games, responding with a tweet by the user Taco Belvon, but Makoto Sakurai, Masahiro Sakurai, the creator, will need to first approve this new character. Which that's not going to be hard. They're going to have to tell Reggie Fils-Aimé, your fans want you in the game, and he said he liked the idea of it, so he's gonna say yeah.
I mean, who's gonna say no? He's the president of the company, so
he's the president of the Nintendo of America.
Ah, okay.
He's not the actual president of Nintendo was Iwata.
Iwata, yeah.
Yeah, who's the small Japanese man.
The little adorable Japanese man.
It's all fine at Nintendo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, they just exist in their own little bubble, and it's a cool little place to be.
I don't really look at Nintendo as a competitor to the.
No, I think that's
PlayStation.
Definitely a good way to go about it, because they shouldn't be compared to it. Not because obviously they're better consoles, like technology-wise. It's just they don't.
They have different user bases.
Yeah, it's a very different market between the Wii users and PlayStation and Xbox users.
Yeah.
Very different, and I always feel like, it should just be PlayStation versus Xbox, not PlayStation, Xbox, and Wii U in the same ring,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the Wii U is a completely different way of playing, I suppose.
Mm.
With the touchscreen and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think we should just wrap it up here before our internet cuts out again. So
yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
Alright, next week we'll probably have a bit more members in this time, but for now...
Should we?
We I don't know. It might have sounded better, just the two of us. We don't know.
Probably. I mean, we sound great.
We sound incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, but no, that's it. It's goodbye from me.
Yeah. Thank you for listening, everyone.
Thanks for listening. See you next week.
And we'll be back soon.
Probably. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Put Reggie in Smash Brothers, please.
Please, everyone. Vote. Go vote. I'll do it right now.
Do it now.
I will.